right, here we are.
Are we up?
We should be up. I'm going to send out this tweet.
Excellent.
You know, I believe Dave is going to be doing his own, Game Dave is going to be doing his own unboxing stream at 9, I think.
Oh, hang on. I actually
anyone see us?
Volume up. Hang on. There we go. What's that?
I'm just checking in that people see us. There is a Super NT. Normally, there's a Mega SG right here, but I need the space. I need the space for this gigantic box. It's like the size of a PC case. By the way, if anyone's wondering what's in the Super NT, it is Super Adventure Island 2.
Well.
Got $2 from Chris Fratz. Thank you. Saying nice Super NT, and there's a PS5 too.
Right out of the gate with that.
Do you think I'm the first person? Do you think another human being in all the rest of eternity will ever set a Super Adventure Island 2 cartridge on a PlayStation 5 box? Am I the only person who ever has and ever will do that?
By saying that, you've probably made it so that someone will do it.
$3 for the love of the game. Is your property zoned for a PS5? So Coury, as you can see, he's already a little bit ahead of me on the process. A local friend of yours made a couple of orders because he was paranoid if they would all ship, and it turns out his shipped and an extra one shipped, so you bought it off of him.
Yes. Yeah. With no markup or anything. So I want to say thanks to my friend Jeff.
There was a $4.99 from good old Sean Quinn, and it, I think scroll off the screen, but I think it said something to the effect of PS5. Woohoo!
Well, I got this sort of screwed in here. I'm gonna see if this is gonna fit where I want it to. I might end up doing it horizontal though. It's big. Well, I'll wait till you get into it a bit more.
What'd you say?
I'll wait until you get into it a bit more. Before I get my...
5 from Vanessaria. That's no moon. It's a PlayStation.
It will not fit vertically where I was going to put it. Unfortunately, it's like it hits the ceiling.
Oh, it's so heavy. It's so heavy, Sandy. Both of us, of course, got the disc PS5s because, you know, we're physical media snobs. What can you say? Oof. So big. All right, I guess this is the accessories box on top.
Yeah, I really like how the DualSense feels. It feels kind of like what I like about the Switch Pro controller.
Guess I'll do reverse order of what I did with the Xbox. I'll get the system out first. Oh, I need to keep up with donations. Oops.
Oh, yep. We got
Can you get those most recent
$5 from Jonathan Hinson. Saying, eat my dinner and watch you guys goofing around.
UPS didn't show up until 5:15, so it was an hour later than the Xbox. So I went ahead and ate dinner first because I'm like, I don't want to get hungry while I'm doing this.
Yeah. But you're doing. Oh, you're doing it like opposite. Like you're doing the.
Yeah,
console
I'm doing the
first.
system first this time. Man, it's
Alright.
going to be. Oh, did you get John Perry G's?
I did not.
Space Station 5. Do some bicep curls with that box. No kidding. I mean, this is going to give you more back pain than a CRT.
I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's that heavy.
All right, here we go.
It's not much more feeling in person than it is.
Oh, another from Chris Fratz. Thank you. When I get a PS5, I'm getting a D brand skin, and I'm going with the Atari look. Black on top, bomb plates, wood grain in the middle. That sounds nice. I'd be into that. Whew. There's that big fella.
Okay, it's gonna fit horizontally pretty nice in the spot that I had for it though.
Yeah, I really like how I guess these plates are easy to remove. So I mean, you could, they could sell kind of like the new 3DS where you could get like buy
I hope so.
plates.
I hope that they sell ones that are different shaped.
Well,
I mean, it's not the
it'll probably still have to
I
have
just
the
hate the
curve.
shape of them.
Whew. There it is. I guess it's about the size that I thought it would be, I suppose. The Xbox, the aspects of the Xbox surprised me more than the PS5, I guess, looking at it here. Like the Xbox, I don't think I had as solid an idea in my head what it was going to be like. Like the fan looked so huge. The holes in the top look so huge. I saw, there's all these jokes people have been making about, the Xbox smoking, and all they're doing is just like blowing vapes into it, and it looks like it smokes. But I saw another one where someone like had like a cigarette sticking out of the holes in the Xbox, because it is like, it's that big. Like the holes, it's really surprising how big the vent holes on the top are. There was $5 from Benji Yadigar. Thank you. Saying nice stop by. I'm having to set up my PS5 now. This thing is as big as a dog. Well, it's as big as some dogs. It's a little bigger than Sandy, at least.
Well, okay, so it's going to fit really nicely in a spot that I had on the top shelf. But the unfortunate downside to that situation is that now my HDMI cable is not long enough to reach. So a regular HDMI cable will be fine. Like a 4K HDMI cable will be fine if I'm not using 2.1 anyways, though, right? Mm-hmm. For the time being.
This would actually sit okay without a stand. Like the bottom is quite flat, actually. I thought it was going to be more curved.
Yeah, I mean, it would fit.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, it would work. I'd be nervous though.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's not one of those, like, over the slick part of the plastic. I'm surprised there's not like a to pull away. Look, you can see my face reflected in it. Keep those fingers away from it.
I like that at least the top is like kind of is matte colored.
Yeah, I mean it's very smooth.
Yeah, it's gonna fit in pretty nicely actually in this spot that I have it in.
Okay, so I'm going to put it down. And yeah, it definitely wobbles horizontal. All right, well, I guess I should get the accessories out. Ooh, because I need the stand. Let me move this big fella over. Whoa. cable. Quick start guides. See that there. Stand and HDMI cable. Now, you know, I had ran, like I said during the Xbox stream, I had ran HDMI cable like a year ago in preparation for 2 new consoles. And for whatever reason, like I bought them at the same time, and I didn't realize this until now, but like the one that's going to the Xbox is slightly thicker than the one that I ran to the PS5, but I know they're both, you know, premium certified 18 gigabits per second.
Right.
Because, you know, that's all I've bought recently, you know, to make
Right.
sure, to ensure, but it's just a little shorter and it would be really difficult to reach. So I bought this, and this came in my package earlier today with Demon Souls. Supposedly this is, you know, 18 gigabits per second, but I got a little extension with a right angle.
Oh, yeah.
Which I feel will like kind of come out of the back a lot nicer and possibly
Yes.
put less strain on the port.
Right. Yep.
So I'll be curious if it works, hopefully.
I have one that I'm going to use right now that's very much like that.
I can't hear what
It's
you're
not-
saying.
I know.
All right, there's that silly little stand. And let's see what's in here. Oh, this is a USB-C cable. And well, let's hold this supposedly magical controller. Everyone seems to really love this thing. It feels bigger, I think. You know, the handles are definitely more like, you know, Xbox shaped. They're less of the traditional.
I mean, I really like how it feels.
There's sort of a lot more of a ridge here, where the top white meets the black. There's not much of a ridge. Well, actually, there is sort of over.
I won't really hit it though.
No, you don't. But it's interesting. It's interesting because it kind of follows the design of the console, where, you know, the white kind of goes over the black. I didn't realize that it was kind of going to be
the one that's where it like feels how your hands are sweating. And
I mean, I don't know if I'm right here, but like just looking at it, it looks bigger. The texture on the back, you know, I saw a lot of people talking about the texture of it, and I mean, you know, DualShock 4s have texture on the back. It's just that, you know, it's kind of worn away. I mean, just the feel of the materials. I don't think this is the prevailing opinion because everyone's talking about how premium the DualSense feels, and it certainly feels premium. Don't get me wrong, but something about the more, I don't know. The texture on the back of the Series X controller is really strong. I think just to hold this, in some ways, this maybe feels more quote-unquote premium. But there's no doubt this has more features. Lucas Perozovic with $5. Thank you. How's the D-pad? I mean, it's a PlayStation D-pad. I mean, you know, I don't think this necessarily would have an impact on how it feels, but you know, the clearness of it, sort of, it feels PSP-esque, I guess, and the buttons in a way too, which I do feel are some of the best buttons in D-pad Sony has done. Scott Davis, $4.99, thank you. Left side of the D-pad trails off in a weird way for me. The slip seems like a first. No flat ring around it or disc. Yeah, I can see it. I can see what you mean. Although, really, I mean, if you really look at it, I don't know if it can come across on camera or not, but I mean, the amount of D-pad on the left and right is pretty much the same. But it does, like, the whole thing is, like, really close to the edge. Same with the circle button. Like, it's real close to the edge. I mean, it's different. I mean, this is probably the biggest departure Sony has had yet. And now no options button, no start button. It's the hamburger button. Hopefully the analog stick material holds up. You know, the launch DualShock 4s were notorious for having bad material. But then I got one of those 20th anniversary PlayStation controllers, and it held up really well. Except for the battery, you know, the battery's starting to peter out on that. All right, let's figure out this stand. Do I have to remove the screw from the thing? How? Oh, there it is. Tyler, I recently got the 2.4 G Super Nintendo controller for 8-bit Do, and I like the D-pad on it much more. But I've never had a problem with the M30. I mean, I love the D-pad on the M30, but that's the first time their Super Nintendo D-pads have been as good as I would like to be, in my opinion. The 2.4G ones, they do feel better to me. Whoa. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna turn on my TV. I'm gonna do it.
All right.
And if it turns on and everything shows up right, I'm going to.
I guess you put the plug in here.
I'm gonna run my HDMI cable correctly.
Oh wait, no. It couldn't go in there, could it? Or does it go underneath? Oh, does it go here? How does this do? I know this dude showed us how to do it. There it goes. There it goes. This stand is kind of silly. I mean, the Xbox Series X does look dumb with the stand built onto it, but this stand does look kind of dumb. Let me get a coin to screw that in with.
My kids are home. Right on time.
What happened?
The second I boot it up is when everyone gets home. Hang on.
Switch Pro controller had analog triggers, it would be your number one. You know, I am not a huge fan of analog triggers. I acknowledge that they're useful in driving games, and not much else, honestly. for a majority of games, I prefer the instant click. It's just, it's faster, right? And what does analog do outside of a driving game? Although I think Astrobot is going to show us some good uses for the triggers, is my understanding. What is it, Sandy? I had to let Sandy look outside. She gets antsy when she gets a feeling like, oh, maybe someone's coming over to play. No. All right, well, let's get this sucker in place. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to put this extension that I'm praying works. If this doesn't work for 4K 60 and HDR, then I'll just temporarily move the Xbox one over. And then I'll just have to buy another cable, I guess. And power cable. I did prefer the overall box presentation of the Xbox better, but ultimately that doesn't really matter, I guess. So I like to sometimes work the the packaging twists out of a cable a little bit before I put it in place. All right. Wow. Really need to make these wires back here a little neater, but you don't see them most of the time, so. And there it goes. It fits. Let's plug in. I'll do HDMI first. That right angle adapter actually barely clears the area for the power cable, so that maybe is not the best idea, but it does work, but just barely. If it was a thick cable, it wouldn't work. But since it's thin, it does work. All right, it's in place. I want to take a look. There is current gen right there. Right there. All right, so turn off that camera. Upside down here. Looks like I need to tilt my camera up a little more. Wow. That should be fine. I'll just move the webcam up. There we go. That'll do. Whew. That is tall. Well, does the thing even have a power button? Does it have an eject button? Does it have any buttons? Oh, is this a touch button? Oh, there it goes. It's not touch like the original PS3. For a second I thought it was though. All right, here we go. Sandy, what's this crap on my pants? What the heck is on my pants? Whoa. That looks pretty fancy.
All right. Sorry, I was just talking a whole bunch and I was on mute the whole time.
I didn't know.
That's all right.
Okay, it wants me to connect the DualShock. I've got one.
Yeah, I got mine connected, but I got to go. I don't have to go. I mean, I have to. My daughter just found out today that she's moving, that her school is moving to virtual, like starting next Wednesday, because everything is going south everywhere. And she's really, really upset about it. I'm gonna run this cable though, real quick.
Okay.
Monty, you want to come and sit? I'm gonna make it so they can't hear you, but if you want to see.
Connect your controller to the console with the USB cable and press the PS button.
Wow, it has a voice.
Controla la consola con un câble USB y pulsa el botón PS. Branchez votre manette sur la console à l'aide d'un câble USB, puis appuyez sur la touche PS. Connect your controller to the console with the USB cable and press the PS button.
Oh, it's copy for. Is this not displayed at all? It's copy protected content. I didn't realize people couldn't see what was going on. I'm sorry.
Connect your controller to the console with the USB cable and press the PS button.
You know, ironically, part of me almost wonders, would the system be more stable without the staff? All right, well, I'll get the HDCP off as soon as I can, but it might be a while. All right, here we go.
English. Continue with the screen reader. No, turn off.
Yes, turn off the screen reader. Oh, Dominic Rinaldi, thank you. Watching this on my XBR 960. Whoops, sorry, it scrolled off. XBR 960 with 3 TVs on the screen while playing Ocarina of Time on my OEV 203. Good monitor. I love that one. In front of my 32XBR48 by my computer monitor is screen overload. Oh yeah, I'm all about that screen overload. You can even see well, you can barely see some behind me. I really liked the I really liked the phone app setup for the Xbox. That worked well. Sorry you can't see it. I'm entering my Wi-Fi password, so I guess I would have hidden it right now anyway. I am liking the vibe of the music. What signal is it outputting? Let's see. Oh, I do have 2160p HDR, so I think I'm going to have to get into the, I guess the system's probably going to have to update first, and then I can get into the menu. It's asking me to update or calibrate HDR now. If you have a game disc, insert now, and we'll install it while you continue with setup. Oh, thank you. Guess we'll do old Demon Souls. I do like, I know it's kind of hard to see on the little webcam, the disc art is based on the box art for the PS3 version. Always applies the latest updates.
Okay.
You sure?
I'm ready to set it up. I mean, the system is set up, and Monty is joining me.
Unfortunately, there's HDCP on during the setup process, so it's kind of
that's not a bad thing though, really.
Yeah, I mean, with the Xbox, everything was hidden. It was so quick using the phone app. Turns on remotely when you connect PlayStation app. Charges controllers. Okay, I'll do that. Default power options are fine for now. I'll change later if I want to. Yes, I do agree to the agreement. Yes, update the system. Ooh, view details of the software update. Doesn't really say anything.
I'm connecting to my Wi-Fi.
I do like the sound of the menu a lot.
Everyone's saying it.
I want to say that you've said that you don't like system menu music.
Yeah, I always turn it off.
But see, I kind of do. I love the PS4 menu music. I mean, it's just so relaxing. Like sometimes, if I'm going to play a game, but I'm not ready to start yet. Maybe I'm eating dinner or something. Sometimes I'll just turn on the PS4 and just listen to the menu music. It's just relaxing. This seems similar. I like the Vita menu music, and of course, Wii is the classic one. I mean, the Wii system sounds are just so iconic, so central to that system, I think. This update's not going to take long.
Cool, like the power options are pretty neat.
Yeah, I just went with the default. I'll mess with it later if I want to. I saw John say that, you know, there were some comments about color banding and the menu video that he did, but he said that that was just because of the way it was recorded and then the compression. He said there's no color banding when you're actually looking at it.
Did you notice the sound?
But it looks great. What'd you say?
When you first turned it on, the sound was very PS3-esque. I guess I'll run an update. Monty, do you want to say something?
Hi.
There we go.
I do like the top of the controller and like kind of the sides where they nestle your hands. I mean, you know, it does feel good. You know, I'm not sure I'm convinced yet that it's like the best feeling controller ever made or anything. You know, we'll just have to see. Oh, what's this?
Yeah.
I just pushed a button on the controller and an orange button lit up. Like under the PlayStation button, there's a button. Does that have something to do with the microphone? Is that like push to talk?
Yeah, it's
or
like
something?
a microphone button. I've heard that the microphone sounds really good, but I'm not sure if that's true or not. Oh no. Well, I don't want it to turn on because it'll move it away from this, which is not what we want to do right now. I'm setting this up for the very first time. Right.
Can you tilt your camera up a little bit? Your head's cut off and your microphone is covering your face.
I mean, I can move things around as needed, but it's just because of Mont. No, I don't want to because it's on the same switcher, so it'll
All
take
right,
the focus.
the download is finished and it's restarting the PS5 now.
Let's put that over here.
PlayStation 5 is way better than the Wii.
Very better.
The Wii kind of has a lot of games, and the PS5 does not.
That's true. All right, my system's done, or my update is done.
The PS5 may eventually be better than the Wii, but I do not think it is better than the Wii today.
I don't know what's going to come up next.
It has the PS4 library. That is true.
Yeah.
But I think like is Demon's Souls the only exclusive game that technically you can play that on PS3, but you know, we'll treat the remake like it's a new game because it is from the ground up. For the love of the game, $2. Thank you. Talking about that Wii.
I have more games than anybody in our family.
And you have more than anybody in our family. That's right.
Talking about that PS quintuple. Paul Sutton has a good point. PS5 doesn't have House of the Dead Overkill on it, so Wii wins. Unless there was a port to it. Bugsnax counts if you're not counting PC. Didn't that also come to PS4? Is it not available the same day as PS4?
What?
For the love of the game, can you say oui oui in French? I just did. Oh, look at that King Slime.
Yeah.
Good Vibe Collecting has a good point. We can do 240p. You know, these consoles I don't even think can do 480p. Could the base PS4 do 480p?
Yeah.
Because the Pro can't, I'm pretty sure.
It should be able to.
I don't think it's an option in the menu, at least.
It's got to have that for setting it up.
Oh, yeah, but I don't think you can select in the menu. Oh, Astro's Playroom added to downloads.
I thought it was on the firmware.
I thought it was part of the firmware, too. John thought it was, but maybe he didn't notice that little notification. Unfortunately, obviously, my system arrived too late for John to join us tonight. You know, it's past midnight in Germany now. Oh, apparently it's just an update. I see.
My dad's updating his controller.
I'm doing it too. Now I am. Now I gotta sign into the PlayStation Network. If I can spell my own name.
The PS app to easily sign in. Hang on. I just updated my app.
It's almost dinner time.
I already ate because I didn't want to. I didn't want to get hungry while I was streaming.
Oh, my dad should try that. Well, I can smell bacon.
Oh, I wish I could smell bacon.
That's how strong our family's bacon
I
smell
definitely
is.
smell a pork product of some sort.
Oh, John Perry G just gave $2 to Monty. $2 for you, Monty. Merry Christmas. And EV Chill 2 with $5. PS3 is my favorite console. Which PS3 and PS2 exclusives you think should get the Demon Souls treatment? Ooh. I mean, I'd love for all the Ratchet and Clank games to get that kind of treatment. You know, the Uncharted games would be nice to see too. You know, might not be a popular choice, but I'd like, Final Fantasy 13. I was messing around with that with the auto HDR on Xbox Series X, and the auto HDR in Final Fantasy 13 is the best I've seen on any game yet. It looks gorgeous in Final Fantasy 13. Tokyo Jungle. that would be interesting for sure. I wouldn't really want to see that remade though, because like the art style is so key to that game. Just, you know, do 4K or whatever. But I feel like the look of that game kind of is the game. Let's see. It's funny when you like are choosing like what you want your privacy tier to be, and then it's almost got this like like zodiac analysis of your selection. It says privacy, friend focus. Your friends know you best. They can see your gaming history, games, and broadcasts. They can chat with you, invite you to play multiplayer games, and check out your latest trophies. Other players, they can ask to become your friend, but they still need your permission. Your real name will be visible only to the friends on PlayStation Network who you choose. By the way, my real name on PlayStation Network is Triforks. Take that for what you will.
Hang on, I got to. You can copy your save files over the network, so I just turned on my PS4, but then it took away the focus from.
Oh, well, all my save files should already be uploaded to. I was checking earlier. As far as I can tell, everything's been uploading to PlayStation Plus because I do have PlayStation Plus.
Let's see, okay. Within the limit, press the power button on your PS4 for 1 second. I don't want to bring over any games, but I do want to bring over the like my save games and the other user.
Yeah, I've got my other PSN user for Dragon Quest X because you have to have a Japanese account for that.
Right. Prepare for data transfer, but saying please wait. No, Monty. Oh, we had $2 from Carboxylated. Thank you. And he's saying, Demon Souls, please. HTCP is still on. Barf. Love you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this fixed as soon as I can. I think I'm almost done with setup. Welcome to PlayStation 5. All right, I am in. Let's go settings. Screen and video.
Don't want to transfer. I'm not going to transfer any games.
I don't think that's where HDC. Where is HDCP? System? Aha. Enabled HDCP. No, thank you.
For a while. I think that we're going to have to eat pretty soon here before we start a game.
There we go.
I'm only going to
see it now.
Oh. So you're skipping doing all the user stuff.
What
no,
user stuff?
There's no Marios on here, bud. No Marios this time.
Some different kinds of Marios, though.
But not on this one. So it's I had 10 gigs of save files that I was copying over, but it's going really fast. Well, it's just saying preparing to transfer.
Well, I don't think I need to copy all that because everything should be in the cloud already.
Right. I mean, I don't have. Do you still have PS Plus? Yeah, you have PlayStation.
Yeah, I do have PS Plus, so I should have everything I already need.
Yeah.
Well, should I just go straight to playing Astrobot?
Sure.
Or is there anything else I need to fiddle with in the settings? I mean, the screen output seems to be what I want, so yeah.
I mean, Astrobot's like, I won't have Spider-Man until tomorrow, so.
That's all you really got.
Yeah. I tried to get it today, but I was going to buy the Ultimate Edition, and then I put in for a in-store pickup, and then it was.
Oh, you know,
they canceled after a little bit. And
before I. Oh, look at this. It's actually got all of my games already here that I've got, even ones that are physical copies.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. There's $5 Canadian from Stadium Arts. Thank you. He says $5 for Demon Souls, please. Okay, yeah, now it's like copying the save files and it's like moving ultra slow.
Yeah, I will play Demon Souls. I want to play Astrobot first though, because that's like the introduction to the controller.
Yeah. What's that? What is Oh, Neo Wall?
What's this? Persona 5. Did I download? Maybe I must have downloaded a demo for that. I think demos you've installed before are on here.
Yeah, I made it so that I always hide them.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. So it even copied over the games that are on different accounts. So I see the beat 'em up collection on there,
Oh, really?
which is on the My Life and Gaming shared account.
Can I search this?
All right. We're gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna see if dinner's ready, and you go ahead and keep going. And I'm going to. I'll be back. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll be back. Yeah. Just
What
in
I
time.
want to do. It's interesting. The tiles are different. I can install a whole lot more than Heaven's Word, but I really want to see. See, it's interesting. So, it was different because now it changed to Shadowbringers. Got it. Okay, I want to go ahead and get that downloaded because I'm really excited to see how that works on backwards compatibility. It looks like Demon Souls is still installing anyway. 65%. So let's play Astrobot. PlayStation Studios. All right, I feel a little rumble there. I'm going to disconnect the USB. Yeah, I feel. Anyone who has not played Astrobot Rescue Mission on PlayStation VR, I mean, obviously I know that there's a high entry fee of needing the equipment, but it is a magical experience, and people should be, even though I assume this is a much smaller game, people should be excited to play this because there is just a real joy to the design of these games. The rumble does feel cool. There's a lot of gradations. Oh, look at the PlayStation accessories. Oh man. Fat PS3. Launch PS4. Oh, I can feel those blocks going into my controller. Adaptive triggers. Oh. Ha! Okay, that's interesting. Like, see how you can see it on the screen here. There's a bit of a stop, like right here. See where it's stopping the trigger? Like there's a stop there, and I have to like push and then That's kind of, it is, I mean, it's kind of like GameCube. I mean, I think they can put that stop anywhere they want it's kind of like a click, but I think they can put that stop anywhere they want in the trigger. So that's just where they chose to do it for this game, or this particular action in this game. So like, there's still like this is loose, and then this is hard, and then it gives away at the very end. I mean, it's pretty cool. Touchpad, yeah, I know about the touchpad. What, did I hit the circle button on accident? I can feel all the Astrobots rolling around in my controller that fell in there. I can hear them too. Okay, there's... You hear them? See, it feels like they've all fallen into this handle. And then I can turn it this way. And they fall over to this handle. And now let's see if I can make them fall like evenly into both handles. Microphone. I love Astrobot. These games should not be overlooked. Yeah, too bad this stuff won't be used. I mean, it'll be interesting. I mean, obviously things wouldn't necessarily be feature parity with Xbox. You know? I don't know if that might ruffle Microsoft's feathers if, you know, multi-platform games didn't have that stuff. Oh, I feel his steps. Like just little itty bitty steps. He's also got step sound effects coming from the speaker, which is, you know, it's a good speaker. Yeah, little tiny subtle steps, I feel. Yeah, I can feel him struggling pulling that. Oh, that fan is almost as big as the fan on the Xbox. Probably the PS4 fan. I'm sure it's a big fan, or PS5. I'm sure it's a big fan too, based on that teardown. Explain the haptic stuff more? I mean, it's just, I can feel his feet. Very subtle steps. When I'm walking on this glass surface, it's a teensy bit stronger. But it really just feels like, you know, you see those just little tiny feet he's got. Like it feels like that. It doesn't feel like a one size fits all rumble. As I pull that out, it's like the Mario 2 things. And you can feel him running through the grass. Pretty neat. I don't know how well this like conveys it all on the stream, but like the blue stuff, like the texture that's under the grass. Oh, he's wearing the PSVR. He does that in Astrobot Rescue Mission too. Like the stuff that's under the grass is like very, very finely detailed stuff. I don't know. It's like, so it almost looks like some crafting material, but whoa. SSD Speedway. PlayStation Labo. I feel like that's probably supposed to be level 1. Memory Meadow. Stream lag. Ooh, it does look like I'm getting some bad numbers right now. Let me just to save on bandwidth, especially since Coury's not even here. I'm gonna stop sending him my whoops. Okay, that caused Discord to freak out a little bit. So YouTube is crapping itself right now.
Is it really?
Yeah. My speed numbers are good, but the stream is not doing well. And everyone's saying YouTube's been having trouble the past day or two.
Yeah, well, it's probably everybody streaming their system unboxings.
Yeah.
I really like the controller. I think it feels awesome. How long's the battery life supposed to be on it?
I have not heard yet.
The bacon was good, even though people are not going to hear. It was, my wife made squash pasta with shredded chicken and bacon in it. Like one of her specialties is the squash
The
pasta.
controller feels awesome in Astrobot.
Yeah. Is it like unlike anything that you've ever felt before?
It's pretty awesome.
Is it indescribable?
You can when it's first introducing it to you, it like shows different functions, and then it shows like all the Astrobots falling into the touchpad, and then you've got them all rolling around in your controller. And you can like actually like have
You can move it.
Well, yeah, you can like if you like hold it by one handle and then let it dangle, and then dangle it by the other, like you can feel them move from and like all falling into one handle and then the other handle.
Really?
It's awesome.
That's nuts.
People seem to think my joy was very wholesome, which I mean, you know, these games are very wholesome. They are joyful in a very Nintendo-like way.
Yes.
So, are people at least able to see what's going on with if you set it to a low resolution? Like, can you at least hear us?